Hello everyone, so this is going to be a very quick video, at least I'm hoping it will be, as long as I don't ramble too much. By the time you're watching this, I will actually already be in Amsterdam and Barcelona for my travel week. So I'm pre-filming this. I just wanted to make a quick little video, kind of maybe going a teeny bit more in depth about just adjusting to life abroad, because it is a topic I have discussed a little bit in my Q&As, but I did get a request to talk about it more, and I do feel like it is important because, you know, being able to adjust to a completely different country, or maybe not even another country, just adjusting to a different city if you're just honestly like graduating from high school and trying to decide what college you want to go to, and you're gonna end up in a different city or whatnot, whether or not you feel like you'll be able to comfortably adjust is a big determining factor. So I'm not very good at adjusting to things, but yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, provide you with what little bit I know. Basically, one of the questions she asked was if I am just finding it difficult to adjust, I guess. And this is actually something that was kind of touched on in the Stockholm Q&A if you watched that. But basically, so coming to a different country isn't necessarily going to feel foreign. And by foreign, I mean like you are in a different country with a different culture and whatnot. The only thing that stood out to me about coming to Copenhagen was I just felt like I had to adjust to living in a city. I feel like I would have had to make that adjustment had I moved to New York, had I moved to Chicago, anything like that. Although some aspects did feel un-American, obviously, because I'm not in America. Most of the stuff that you encounter on a day-to-day basis is just city living. So if you're from a big city, it really might not be that different. Not all aspects will be that different, I should say. But that's what I had to adjust to the most. Being from Des Moines, Iowa, Des Moines, it's not small, it is the capital of Iowa, but it's not like New York City or London or Stockholm or anything like that. It's pretty comfortable size. And by comfortable, I mean small. Yeah, so there's that. She also asked if I miss being home, and of course I miss being home for actually a lot more reasons than just like the typical, you know, I miss my friends, I miss my parents, I miss my boyfriend. All of that stuff I of course miss because I like being in contact with those people, because honestly I'm a pretty introverted person, so those people that I have formed really strong relationships with, it does suck being without them because I'm not the type of person who can hop into a situation and form like lifelong relationships instantly. Not that a lot of people can do that, but I don't know. I just feel like everyone has an easier time making friends than I do. But anyway, that's getting into another point I'll get into a little bit later. But some basic stuff that I really miss is just the convenience of being on my college campus when I'm trying to get internship stuff figured out, when I'm trying to get honors stuff figured out, when I'm trying to figure out what classes I'm taking for my final semester, because I've only got one more semester left when I get back from study abroad. Like, a lot is coming at me all at once. And I used to just be able to like knock on the advisor's door, be like, hey, what up? You know, shoot them an email and schedule an appointment, be there, you know, in the next couple of days to discuss those things face to face. And obviously you can't do that if you go abroad, but just plan accordingly. Before I left even, I was already, you know, I think I had 2 pretty solid appointments with my advisor discussing internship advice and discussing classes I'm going to be taking. But even now there is still some confusion, but that's just unavoidable. But you just have to like keep up on that email box as much as you would like your text messages, which I'm sure people our age mostly are doing anyway, but I still miss having that convenience of just being right there with those people. But also I miss just certain like food stuff I was thinking of the other day. I never thought of myself as being into like gross American food, but yo, you know what? Sometimes I am. I miss a good golden hash brown from Village Inn real bad. Real bad. I could really go for that right about now. And like, hash browns aren't really a thing here, or at least I haven't stumbled across them. I don't know, stupid little odds and ends like that, but nothing really that, well, the internship stuff is a big deal, but aside from that, it's not that big of a deal. And honestly, I'm using my resources abroad too, you know, talking to the professors I have here, honestly getting internship advice if they know of anything abroad. Like, you don't want to limit yourself to just your contacts from home. That was kind of, I don't know if that even answered that question, but hopefully it did. And finally, the only other thing I wanted to touch on, which I kind of already talked about a little bit, was if it's easy making friends while abroad. And let me just give you like the lowdown on my situation in specific here. In specific, that doesn't even make sense. My situation specifically here. It's gonna just really depend on the type of person you are. I've said this time and time again, and I'll say it again. I am an introvert. And I'm not even like saying that to be cute or quirky or anything. I really just am a pretty shy person. And I don't even want to say shy because I'm fine at like making small talk with people, whatnot. But I just kind of suck at making friends on a basis where I can like go out and get food with them, go shopping with them. Like I can do that for a little bit and then I just really have a hard time keeping those relationships longer than like a couple of weeks, except for with a certain number of people. And like I said, a lot of those people are in the United States just because I've had more time to like obviously build those relationships with them. Anyone that I've met here, I've only known for about a month. Some people are really, really good at just making friends instantly. So if you are more extroverted or more of an ambivert, you really probably will have a very easy time. And I'm not saying that I'm having a bad time by not having like super deep relationships or anything like that. I've met plenty of people that I really, really enjoy their company. People that I feel comfortable enough to travel with, go to concerts with on occasion. It's just that I'm not hanging out with these people every single day or even every single week. Or even every single couple of weeks. Like, it is possible to make friends. Also want you to realize making friends is not the end all be all. Friends are great, love them, they're a hoot and a hollering good time. However, and this is so cliche, you hear this in like every travel video, but get to enjoy your own company. When I went to Stockholm, for example, I had a great time hanging out with the 2 students from there, but the second day I was there, I was all by myself, as you guys saw, and I had a really great time. I got to do whatever I wanted to do, got to check out all the museums I wanted to see, eat whatever food I want to eat. Like, it's kind of awesome sometimes being alone. I'm probably gonna go to a concert alone in April. I'm seeing Japandroids in Copenhagen, but like, don't plan your life around if there's gonna be other people, what other people are doing. Other people are awesome. I love them a lot. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't have like friends and a boyfriend and stuff like that back at home. Like, people are awesome. But at the end of the day, you need to do what you like. You are studying abroad. You probably are here to maybe learn a little something about yourself. So it's a balancing act, I guess you could say. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully this wasn't too rambly. Hopefully you guys are okay with like a just chill video like this. When I get back, you'll probably see whatever I did in Amsterdam and Barcelona, so that's cool. But I feel like we've been getting a lot of study abroad videos recently, which is great. I want to do that. I have to be doing that because, hello, you might be watching this on DIS's YouTube channel and like that needs to continue. But if there's other study abroad videos you want to see or non-study abroad videos you want to see, let me know. I will be happy to do them. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.